real quick, I was talking to a guy outside and he just got engaged, so congrats to you. But we were talking about what would have happened if she had said no and he had to return the ring. Just walks up to us hey, I'd like to return this ring. Oh, that's great. What's the account name under? Loser? Lonely? Letting go of ever having a future. Man, my name is Williams. But speaking of getting engaged, I am engaged as well. Yeah. And after a lot of soul searching and trying to figure out, what kind of stepdad I'm gonna be, because my fiance has kids, but the youngest is 7. So I'm trying to figure it out, and I came to a conclusion. There are only 2 types of stepdads, right? Now you got class 1, the LaShawns. Now it's really easy to tell the LaShawn type of stepdad because they show up to your PTA meetings in sweatpants and Timbs. You're pretty sure they fucked your teachers. You're just not sure which one yet, but you think it's Mrs. Smith. They never give you money for movie tickets, but have every bootleg available. And they reply to every request for money with, "You got X money? Dad, can I have money to go to the mall? You got mall money? Can I have money to go to McDonald's? You got McDonald's money? Can I have money for lunch at school? You got lunch money?" No, nigga, that's why I'm asking you. It's really easy to tell by their names too, because one, they'll have really long fucking names and their nickname does not associate with their name at all. Like the dude's name is Wintrell Quintavious Johnson III, but everybody calls him Doug. Or their nickname is an inanimate object. It's oh man, Latrell Quintavious Aquilicious II was looking for you. Who? Brita Filter. Oh, that nigga. Oh, right. Now there is a second class of stepdad, and they don't even have a name. You just know who they are by seeing their interactions with their kids, right? Because they get no fucking respect. Comes up, "Hey man, hey, your mama told you to clean this room. Clean your fucking room up, all right? Pick up them goddamn bowls and clean the fucking room." "Oh really? Did she tell you to clean up my goddamn web history? Because you left all types of weird Pornhub links on my shit. Huh, Kevin? She tell you that shit?" Come home from school, you're hanging out with your friends. "Hey, get these little motherfuckers out my house, all right? I'm tired of having these little bastards in my house. Get them the fuck out my house." "Oh, well get the goddamn pubes out the tub, huh? Huh, Terry, she tell you that shit?" "Hey man, your mama told me you having problems. Your mama told me you're having problems keeping your grades up in school. Get them fucking grades up, man." Hi. "Your mama told me you're having problems at school. Get them goddamn grades up." It looks like we ain't the only ones having a problem keeping something up. Huh, Tevin? But I'm really worried because my soon-to-be stepdaughter is biracial. By the way, she is also not mine because she's stepdaughter, but we are noticing a pattern of behavior. Reparations at work. Still waiting on the 40 acres though. But she's biracial, and I'm kind of worried because I don't want her to have that awkward experience of being the only child of color in a mostly white space like I had, because I went to an all-white school and I stuck out like Jay-Z at the Country Music Awards. It was really awkward. And the time it really happened was when we were reading the autobiography of Malcolm X in English class, right? And for one, I don't know why the fuck they decided to read that book in a mostly white school, because I honestly believe it was like reading Stephen King's It to a bunch of third graders. Because you start off the book thinking it's about to be about clowns, and by the third chapter you're like, I don't want to go to the circus no more. But at one point, we get to the book where Malcolm, at this point Malcolm Little, gets Sophia to lick his toes. And they're like, now why do you think the author put that part in the book? And they all, at this moment, noticed that not only was I black, but I was also in the fucking room with them. And I was in the back, and the only way I could compare this moment was to Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Like, so I'm in the back, so everybody's back is to me, and they just go. And I'm like, well, man, the reason the author put this in the book is because it's a fucking autobiography. It actually fucking happened. But there's a lot of N-words in that book, and I noticed that white people got a little too comfortable with the N-word, okay? And I don't understand why white people want to use that word so much. There's tons of shit that y'all can say that we can't say. Like, hey, let's go to Starbucks. I still love Kanye. Help, police, we can't say it. Okay? Not a thing. Like, and not to mention, I hate the argument, oh, I said it with the GA, not the ER, because it's different, so you can't get offended, it's different. Okay, cool, so next time I hear a white person say it, even though I write with my right hand, I'm gonna smack the shit out you with my left, and you can't get mad, because it's different. Now, white people in the audience, except for you, I can tell by the hair. I'm gonna need y'all to get with the association that I assume exists that comes up with these goofy fucking phrases that y'all come up with that I like to call the White Association for Stupid Phrases, or WASP. And come up with some new shit, okay? I'm tired of it. I'm also really worried for my stepdaughter because she is a woman. And women get put through the worst type of shit. They really fucking do. For one, being with a man, like, I really hope she's like me and is bi, so she doesn't think she has to be with one thing. Because being with a man is really fucking taxing on the body physically. Perfect example, Ellen DeGeneres is 60 years old and looks like she bathes in the tears of her enemies. Melania Trump is 48 and looks like a wet gremlin, so... Yo, there you go. She looks bad. She looks like that one Barbie doll that you had, but like your cousin got a hold of it and cut off all the fucking hair. But not only that, men do stupid shit like send unsolicited dick pics, and it's really fucking annoying, especially at the angle that we take. Men, let me ask you this. If somebody sent you a picture of what you thought was a sea slug attached to an uncooked yam with titties, would you want to put that in your mouth? No, the fuck you wouldn't. And men are so fucking entitled. We all think we deserve a shot. Okay, guys, you know what? I'm gonna throw you a bone here. If you walk up to a woman wearing a MAGA hat, smelling like you bathed in Axe body spray, and say Trump that bitch and shit like that, you do deserve a shot. And I hope she has a silencer so she gets away with it. But I mean, like, not to mention, but men are really fucked up, okay? Men are really fucked up because we have commitment issues. For instance, until I met my fiance, I really started having second thoughts about chewing gum because that's a 15-minute commitment and I'm not sure I'm ready for that. That was really rough. But some men really adhere to that philosophy. I call them gum-ass niggas. Because they say the same shit about the relationship that you say about gum. It got hard. It lost its flavor. Okay, women, when you meet a gum-ass nigga, you treat him like gum. That means inflate his ego, then pop his ass. But I know this is really weird. And my fiance is here, so I'm sorry that I have to say this, but I hope my my stepdaughter grows up to be a crackhead. I'm gonna explain that. I'm gonna explain that real quick because I don't hope that she smokes crack, but I hope that she's a crackhead because there are no advantages to smoking crack. There's nothing good about smoking crack. There's like not a +2 defense for smoking crack. But there are advantages to being a crackhead. One, you're very fucking loyal. Okay. Have you ever seen two crackheads truly in love? Okay, if you say that you haven't, have you ever seen Bobby and Whitney together? Very in love. Not to mention, think about the old adage. When somebody's relationship is really solid, you say it's what? Solid as a rock. Think about that. Never said what type. Okay? Two, they're hella fucking resourceful, right? I was lost on South Street, I was in Philly. I'm like, hey, yo, can you tell me how to get the... Hey, go Birds, motherfucker, we did it, bitch! Fuck Tom Brady. I hate that stupid ass haircut. I was off on South Street. This motherfucker was like, oh, I can tell you how to get to South Street, cuz. This motherfucker put a goddamn light bulb in his mouth, 2 batteries in his ear, climbed to the nearest light pole, and pointed, oh, it's that way. Like, he was really fucking good with this shit. But also, they are super fucking great salesmen. He sold me a goddamn solar-powered fishing rod in the middle of Center City. There's no bodies of water, but I was stupid not to buy it for $20. Now, for future reference, if you're ever looking for a crackhead, I can tell you how to find one. Simple signs. The smell of piss in a corner. Empty vials around you. A sign that says, welcome to Detroit. Simple things like that. Anyway, I've had a great time. You've been fucking lovely, and I've been Rasheed Wesley.